stock, it was pretty undervalued also, is Shalby. If you look at the last 1 month chart, you would see almost 30% run up coming in on Shalby hospitals in the last 1 month alone. We have Shanay Shah joining us now to talk more about that. Shanay, good morning. Thank you so much for your time. Market is pretty excited that in the next 12 to 18 months, a lot of your Capex which you have done in the past, new hospitals, will be commissioned year 25. 24 will wind up by March, but 25 would be where we are expecting commissioning of Nasik Hospital action, a lot of franchises. So, is that a right assessment of the market? The 25, there could be big earnings boost for you?
Yeah, good morning, Ajay ji. I think, yes, we are looking at, Bombay, which is one of our premier projects. And in fact, we do believe that since we have just filed for the Charity Commissioner's application, we believe that in the next 2 to 3 months, we should get that approval. And we are looking at anywhere between 2 to 2.5 years from there to operationalize that hospital. So that is going to be a landmark project for the group, about 200 beds in Santa Cruz. It's the erstwhile Asha Parekh Hospital, and we are going to break the building down since it's a very old building, and we'll make a greenfield project in Bombay. Yes, apart from that, we have a lot of franchisees coming in. We are talking to many different partners across India. We've shortlisted about 30 cities as we speak. And, in the next 3 to 5 years, we have laid a plan to kind of have at least 30 franchisees from the existing 5. So there is a lot of expectation from that particular vertical.
Let's also, talk about this, the new hospital which you're talking about in Santa Cruz. How much are you investing in, and what's the payback time or some kind of idea on returns from here?
Well, the investment will be anywhere between 150 to 175 crores in this particular hospital. It will be a full-fledged multi-speciality hospital, and with a focus on ortho and oncology. And the payback period will be in line with some of our other hospital group projects, which is between 5 to 7 years. And after that, we will be expecting steady state 25-30% kind of ROCs in this particular hospital. And I'm saying this because, this is a particularly unique project, because if I or the group, if we kind of look at, a property in Bombay of this size, and, we look at acquiring this facility, and then, kind of acquiring the land, and then, spending on the building and medical equipment, then you're not looking at less than 10 to 12 years. But because this is a kind of lease arrangement with, the trust, we are going to be kind of able to do it in the next, in 5 to 6 years of operations.
Okay, fair enough. That's a lot about your expansion plans. Let's also talk a little bit about the implant devices business as well, because that was a little bit weak due to some of the supply side issues. When do you see these concerns subsiding? What's the outlook?
Well, we are already seeing that, we are basically able to manage some of our suppliers well at the moment. In fact, what we see is that we continue to remain bullish in the sense that, our 5-year target of $100 million remains the same for the implant business. We have already launched one of our important products, which is the Unicondyle knee. And in the next 3 months, we are expected to launch CKS, which is, an upgradation of one of the existing implants. And we are also in line to kind of launch our Ambition project, which is supposed to come and will be expected in the middle of FY25. So, I think these are some of the important launches that we need to kind of enhance the product portfolio. And we are in line to kind of do our $20 million kind of dollar sales in FY25. So that's how we see the implant business.
How's your acquisition shaping up? The company which you acquired in US, and the synergy that was being aimed at are being derived fully?
Yeah, so this is the same implant business. And in fact, the product launches that I was talking about was for this business. And yes, it's been about 2 years plus now since we've acquired the facility. And yes, we have pumped in capital to kind of increase the stocks, because as we look to kind of engage with more doctors, it's important to have a certain level of inventory. So that's what we've been focusing on. After acquisition, we have already, erstwhile business was doing, they were focusing on US and Japan. They were not approved elsewhere. We got the permission in India, and we are already doing north of $8 to $10 million in India at the moment in terms of business. And also in Indonesia. So we have the approvals to sell in Indonesia as well. So we are looking at expansion in some of these emerging markets while we continue to focus on the largest market, which is the United States.
All right, fair enough. What's the sense that you're getting as well in terms of the franchise model, the kind of scope of growth that you see here?
Yeah, the franchise model, we already have 5 franchisees up and running. It's a combination of 3 FOSMs and 2 FOSOs. So, as I said, we are looking to do about 30 franchisees over the next 3 to 5 years. And we are seeing a solid year-on-year growth, even a very high quarter-on-quarter growth, although the base has been small. So, the base is small, but we are kind of happy because we are seeing a lot of growth in terms of how we are able to kind of generate and meet the people's and the patients' expectations at these units.
Okay, and what about the launch then of the Uni Knee product in India? What kind of sales momentum can we expect?
So this product is already launched in India, and the potential is massive. I will not be able to kind of share it in numbers, but yes, there is very low or no competition in our product because very few or hardly any of the top 5, top 6 companies have a fixed bearing unicondylar knee. So, from that perspective, it will give us a good momentum the moment we reach out to more cities with this product.
Both, thanks so much for taking time out and joining in. Let's move right on then.